Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Jimmy Treacle, and this evening I'm giving you some more top 10 list. And this top 10 list is my favorite, or top 10 favorite Michael Keaton movies. Michael Keaton I've been watching since my childhood. Um, he's had a lot of great movies in the 80s, some in the 90s, and throughout the 2000s and even into the 2010s. And I thought I'd share my top 10 favorite Michael Keaton movies with you guys. So here we go. Coming number 10 is Gung Ho. This movie is about the small town who is depending on their auto plant to reopen after it closed 8 months prior. And the town's been hurting. A lot of jobs have relocated. People have moved. And they're depending on a foreign country to help them out and reopen this plant. And that's what the movie's about. It's funny, and it's got a great cast. And Michael Keaton, even though it is kind of cheesy, but I love it. There's a lot of cheesy movies in the 1980s, but I love it. So Gung Ho comes in number 10. Number 9 is White Noise. Number 8 is Johnny Dangerously. Number 7, The Other Guys. Number 6, Toy Story 3. Number 5, Multiplicity. Multiplicity, 1996 film. Just phenomenal job by Michael Keaton. He plays 4 roles in this movie, but they're all him. They're just different personalities, or different versions of him. What it is he is a contractor. He's always working from dusk till dawn, and never has no time for the family. Misses out on a lot of things, and he's just needing a break. Finally, he cracks on one of his jobs, and so this, who's to say, scientist of sorts, comes to him with a solution, saying, I can duplicate you and change your world forever. And at first he's reluctant, thinking, no, what's this guy crackhead talking about? But he goes in, decides to do it, and voila, you have 2 Dougs. Now, when the clone is ready to go, they are marked behind the ear so they know which is which. And he still has the same feelings. He's just another person. It's just his clone. And he makes this clone so he could go to work, and that he can have, the other Doug can have time at home, spend time with the kids, have that freedom. But Doug number 2 gets so good that he's taking care of all the jobs, and the original Doug is basically bored now because he has nothing to do. Kids are in school. The wife is now working in real estate, and so he goes to try and start living it up, and then he gets to multiplying a few more times. Now let's just say the 4th one is a little special. But this movie is hilarious. It's got a great cast. The score is good. And this is just a funny movie. It's underrated. If you haven't seen it, check out Multiplicity. Great movie. Number 4 is Mr. Mom. Fantastic. How would you like a trim of that mustache, Ron? This is one of his earliest roles. And Terry Garr, Martin Mull is in this movie. He, again, in this movie, Jack works in an auto plant, and he doesn't know it, but him and his buddies are getting laid off. So he gets laid off, he comes home, and then his wife decides, well, maybe I should try and find a job too, and whoever gets the job first, the other can stay at home. So he bets her $100 that she's not going to get a job before him, which in turn she does, and so he becomes Mr. Mom. And from there, a lot of funny things happen and unfold. It's just a great movie. A lot of quotable lines. The kids in this movie are hilarious. There's a incident with the vacuum cleaner. It's just an hysterical movie, and I praise all the performances uh, in these movies, and it's just a lot of fun. So definitely check out Mr. Mom if you haven't seen it. Number 3, Beetlejuice. 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 Need I say any more? Come on. This is a classic. They're supposed to be making another one too, which I'm really pumped for. But Beetlejuice is a great movie. If you haven't seen it, then I just feel sorry for you. Number 2, Spider-Man Homecoming. Oh, yeah. He is the villain in this movie, and I love it. And that little speech he gives to Peter Parker while he's sitting in the back seat, don't mess with me or I'll kill you. I love him as a villain. He's fantastic. But yeah, Spider-Man Homecoming. I hope we get to see Michael Keaton in more of these superhero movies, especially as a villain. I think he's perfect as a villain. But yeah, number 2, Spider-Man Homecoming. And my number 1 favorite Michael Keaton movie it's my favorite movie in this series, and that is 1989's Tim Burton classic Batman. Yes. Michael Keaton, at first, they didn't think he was going to be tall enough to play Batman, but it worked out, and he was badass in this movie. Jack Nicholson as the Joker. These are my 2 favorite performances in the Batman series. They will never be topped in my eye. And Michael Keaton is really dark in this movie, along with Jack Nicholson. His laugh and that smile it is just great. And I love the story, the characters. Tim Burton knocked this out of the park. And of course, it spawned 3 sequels. Batman Returns has to deal with the Penguin, in which Michael Keaton and Burton come back. But then the 3rd and 4th movie sucked ass because 1, Tim Burton left, and once he left, Michael Keaton wasn't going to do it either. So they had to find a new Batman, of course, and you introduce a new Batman, not only in the 3rd movie, but the 4th movie. You have George Clooney and Val Kilmer. Val Kilmer's performance actually was pretty good. But outside that, I mean, I love Chris O'Donnell, but we didn't need Robin, in my opinion. We don't need no Batgirl or none of that. Should have just stuck with Batman movies. And had they selected Val Kilmer for both the movies, didn't have Robin, and actually had good villains, I think the movies would have been just fine. But I really wanted Michael Keaton to play that role again, and he was set to. But once Burton left, he was out too. So, but there you have it. That is my top 10 favorite Michael Keaton movies. So in the comment section below, tell me, what are some of your favorite Michael Keaton movies? Or if you got a top 10 list, I would love to see your top 10 list. Other than that, I thank you guys for watching another top 10 list. Don't forget, if you like this top 10 list, hit the like button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new to the channel. And share these videos with all your family and friends. I appreciate each and every one of you guys. I thank you for watching, and check you later.